Your customer doesn't just live on one platform. So that needs to be, make sure that you understand that just because maybe you use Facebook all the time, that doesn't mean all your customers do the same thing. Now, as you probably know, marketing has changed over the years. It's consistently changing all the time. Now we've got AI, this new thing that has to be integrated into all of this. It's very important here that all these different pieces are in place. Your customer doesn't just live on one platform. So that needs to be, make sure that you understand that just because maybe you use Facebook all the time, that doesn't mean all your customers do the same thing. You have to have multi-channel behavior here, and you can't just have fragmented discovery. So you have to be able to be everywhere on all the different platforms, and it's not as difficult as it sounds, quite honestly. But your content really needs to work across multiple channels all at the same time. So you've got Google, social, YouTube, or videos. The whole AI thing I mentioned earlier, the AI-powered answers are now a big piece of everything we're doing. And we can't forget about reviews. Reviews is a huge piece of the customer journey, both for the customer going through that and leaving the review at the end, but those also fuel new people coming into the top of your funnel as well. Now, search engines are getting a lot better at identifying content that actually helps people. So you have to create content that is helpful, expert driven. There was actually a helpful content update from Google a while back. That's typically, or that is what they called it, was the helpful content update. So creating content that answers people's questions, helps them with their research, demonstrates your experience, and at the end of the day provides value, or they feel like at the end of that session, they have learned something from that. That's huge. Google's obviously prioritizing this helpful content. The AI summaries are helping answer those questions where people are not visiting your website, but businesses that educate customers are going to win the visibility game here. That's a very important piece of it. And the companies that answer questions, customer questions online, are going to be those customers that show up in that search area. So what is the opportunity here? We want to make sure that you understand it's optimistic. Like, there are a lot of good things we can do here. A lot of things that if you do it right, this is good news. So we want to talk specifically about structured content being your competitive advantage. And businesses that structure their content correctly, first of all, get discovered earlier. So you get more at bats. You build trust faster, which is awesome. People that like, know, and trust you are more likely to do business with you. And then, of course, you also convert more website visitors into typically appointments. This is where the content that closes comes in. So let's talk a little bit about the content that closes framework. You don't necessarily need more content. You really need better structure. Position is very important in the overall for Google, but that comes down to structuring your content in the right way. And this really is the core of everything that we do as a marketing agency. Thanks for tuning in with us here at Window Treatment Marketing Pros. This was just one piece of the conversation, so let's keep it going. Click right here for the next part, and we'll see you there. Subscribe for more marketing tips for window treatment and awning companies.